Okay.
Welcome back. We are still standing strong on the right, and on the left
Are some commies.
Some commies.
We're gonna go say hi.
Waving a Mexican flag. So we have our Chicanos for Trump with us.
Tainos for Trump.
They're gonna go spread some knowledge.
Puerto Ricans for Trump.
Yeah.
Cross the street, boys.
You gonna be here all night, brother?
Excuse me.
Sad? No. Sad is
Come on.
Here's the We're gonna call this commie corner.
They're gonna shut us down for unpeaceful.
Commie corner. Babe, you want to take this?
We're Chicanos for Trump. Boys. We're meeting. Where's the flag? Oh.
Tainos for Trump.
Hey, Alaska.
They get on the sidewalk. Stay on the sidewalk.
I'm a reporter from London, from the BBC. I heard you make your speech earlier about the ripped up ballots and all of that. I didn't hear the beginning. Did that relate to this election or previous election? 2018.
I know what you guys are about, but there's a lot of people here that are just really starting to push the boundaries. So
We gotta police our own.
hey, they're shooting a video. 2 seconds, they're good, and we'll get them over.
Yeah. My friend here has a question for you.
okay.
If you abandon Mexico, why are you flying it here? I'll tell you what. Go back to Mexico and you'll come right back. Right. Why'd you abandon it? Chicanos for Trump. 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 Mexicans for Trump. Mexicans for Trump. Will anybody have a conversation with me? Come on.
Thank you.
Come on. Okay.
Listen, wait. This is what our country is built on: debate.
What is, name one thing that Biden has done for you guys.
Hey, if you're gonna be ignorant, just don't.
He's not the president. I know, but he's been in office for 47 years.
Senate for 47 years. And he was
Tell them what Trump has done for Latinos.
You don't have to be the president to do anything. He's been in politics for 47 years.
He gave us more work. Chicanos, better
What's he done?
tax reform. Tax reform. I work for the rich, so I got a lot of work thanks to Donald J. Trump. But now, with the taxes that they're implementing here, I'm afraid now. But lowest unemployment for Chicanos. Lowest unemployment for Chicanos. More jobs for Chicanos. He's also letting me choose if I want to go to a better school. School choice. I've never collected a food stamp, especially now. What has Biden done?
For the Latino community.
He signed NAFTA with Bill Clinton back in the day. So now I have to work for the rest of my life. No pension. Huh?
Also sign the crime bill. What else?
The crime bill of '94, which put more Black Americans in prison for life. For life.
He said that if you didn't vote for him, you weren't black. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris also called him racist.
Lowest unemployment. Lowest unemployment amongst all nationalities in the country. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Not right now because of your Democrats that put lockdowns on states because of COVID. That's why. Unemployment right now has nothing to do with Trump. It has to do with Democrat states and lockdown.
Look, if they would go to Mexico, they would come right back because of the aliens and all that.
Let's hear him. Let's hear him. Go ahead.
Can I say something? All right, okay. Yeah. What did Donald Trump tell Bob Woodward in January?
Who cares? What is?
Oh no, it's not. Who cares?
What?
75% of the people that died would still be alive if he wouldn't have lied and said in January that the virus was not dangerous.
99.9.
Nancy Pelosi was down in Chinatown.
He told Bob Woodward, it's on YouTube, it's all over the news. He told Bob Woodward, the tape were released, that it was dangerous.
What did Joe Biden called him a racist for closing up the borders, bro?
What has Biden done?
If he would have said it was dangerous from January, he'd be all right.
It's not dangerous.
It's not dangerous. It's not dangerous. Hey, you're that Nazi.
It's a myth.
That said the N-word.
It's not dangerous, bro.
I had it.
The Nazi that said the racial slurs. Hey, Nazi. What's up, man?
You guys want to hear what he's
Hey,
saying?
you're a Nazi. What's up?
What nationalist?
Yeah, you just said racial slurs now. You just said the
I'm a
N-word.
white nationalist, am I not?
Hey, I guess so too.
Okay, say the N-word like you did.
I guess I'm a white
Hey,
supremacist.
say the N-word like you did. Yeah, you don't want to answer that.
I guess so,
Yeah, say the N-word like you did.
I can say it.
Yeah, he did. That's it.
Hey,
Now what?
I
Now
can
what?
say it. I'm Puerto
Now
Rican.
what?
That wasn't cool.
Now you're a
gotta
punk.
That's
You're a
okay.
You gotta go.
It's just a
You
word.
gotta
You're a
go.
punk.
You don't stand for us. Go.
You're a punk, man.
Fuck out of here. Go.
What did he say?
Yeah, you are. No.
Go.
Hey,
Get out of here.
it's all right, man. We'll find somewhere else. Go. Hey,
Turn around and walk away,
Man,
dude.
that's not what we support. You should take that sticker off too.
Go.
Trump doesn't support that shit either.
I stand with freedom.
are you gonna call me a wetback?
No.
That's what I'm saying. See, it's not gonna go anyone anything. You're not right.
That's why.
That's all right.
But
Hey,
saying that word is
listen,
not being
I apologize for them.
nothing but
Okay,
fucking
I apologize as well.
Big deal, huh?
We don't support that shit
He
either.
just said it was.
I just said it's slander. I just
Is
said
it a big deal or not?
I just said it.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
It's a big deal for anyone.
Yes or no? It's a simple question. Okay. Is it yes or no? What they said was
It's a big deal to me.
okay. Him it's not.
I never said it's not. I never said it's
Okay,
not.
say that. Say it. Okay, but say what he said.
When have I said it's not a big deal when they say the N-word? When have I said that? When have I said that? When have I
Is
said
it not a big deal? Yes or
Answer.
no?
I said it was. I said for anyone that ever called something against the
Vice
right.
President.
Please tell me.
4 years. It's still going to be commies.
Please tell me what Biden has done for the Latino community. Anybody?
Besides offer free stuff.
What has Biden done for the Latino community? What has he done?
We're in the middle of a pandemic. Put your mask on, sweetie.
What has he done? He's been in office for 47 years. 47 years. What has he done? What has Biden
The
done?
healthcare plan he's been talking about.
What has he done for Latinos?
Where is it? Where's the healthcare plan that Trump has been
What
talking about
has
for 4
Biden?
years?
Stop hating Trump. What has Biden done? What has Biden done? What has Biden done? What has he done? What has he done? What has he done? What has he done? If you're that scared, then you go home.
Get the fuck away from me.
No! Go home! If you're scared.
I'm not scared of you, sweetie. I'm not scared. I'm
You're
scared
scared of Jones. You're scared
Yes,
of
we're in
Jones.
the middle of a pandemic.
With a 99.9 recovery rate.
How many people have died under Trump?
How many people died on the road?
How many people have died under Trump,
They
sweetie?
called them racist for when they closed the border.
That has nothing to do with the
Yeah,
pandemic.
where did it come from? Where did it come from? Where? Where did it come from?
What came from where?
Yeah, no.
Do not. Hold on. 50 homeless in Canada.
Where did the pandemic come from?
You know why? Because we're all on drugs.
Where did it come from?
Not here.
Where did the pandemic come from?
Listen, everybody from here, sweetie. Everybody. It's okay that they're having drugs in the neighborhood. Then maybe they shouldn't buy them. Do you know anybody that's died as a drug? Why should they buy them then? Why should they buy them?
Hold on.
Why are they buying drugs?
Focus here.
Why? If they they're available. We gotta stop making them. So then they have to stop buying them. If they really don't want all these, they
Guys,
don't really need them.
check it out. Check it out.
Get rid of the shit.
Check it out.
That bullshit does not apply. That is not happening. We'll take care of that part.
What has Biden done for
Why is everybody learning from Mexico? It's so freaking great, and the cartels are doing so good. Why do you want that shit here? Huh? Exactly. Then why do you want somebody who's going to? Yeah.
I'm not even talking to you.
I'm being True communism. I'm done with it. I'm done with communism. I'm done with socialism. I'm done with free handouts. I'm done with the whole thing. Not what can somebody do for you, but what you can do for somebody else. You're not willing to get out
Hey, this shows ignorance. So watch out. Come on.
Listen,
come on.
If you guys want to,
Don't let them talk. Well, you could have provided a reason why Biden's better.
Let's go. Come on, guys. This is a peaceful demonstration. We're not going to argue with idiots. You don't play chess with pigeons. What's up, dude? Excuse me. Beautiful baby. We're just trying to
see. Y'all ignorant. Y'all got to bring up pie. I'm listening.
I like you. Come on, where's those Biden supporters? She's cool.
Come on now, Trump supporters, go away. Come on, don't give them what they want. Just walk away, Trump supporters.
If you want, but in the future, more substantive issues.
Yes.
And if the country is destroyed in 4 years,
you're arguing with children. You're arguing with children. You're arguing with children. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're arguing with children.
If you overturn the Electoral College, that destroys the country.
Give me evidence.
We're educating. No, you're giving the media what they want. You're giving the media what they want. No, I'm not going to stop. That's racist. I'm not going to stop. Get out of here.
If you destroy,
I don't want to hear what they have to say. I don't want to hear what they have to say.
if you overturn the Electoral College, if you overturn the Electoral College,
come on, guys, get out of here. You're giving them what they want now. Come on.
They're having a conversation.
Overturning the
These two
Electoral
are having a
College.
conversation. This is good.
Overturning the Electoral College will destroy the country.
These are good conversation. This one is.
But do you know why you should?
He's not going to change her mind. She's not going to change his mind. So just go. So just go. Stop beating your head against the wall and just go.
We're not going to get anywhere.
I just want you to understand, if you the Electoral College was put in place to avoid tyranny of the masses.
I know what you
have a right. If the majority of the country decided you don't have the rights, it doesn't matter. So you destroy the Electoral College.
I know what it is. I know what it is. I want you to tell me an instance where Joe Biden said that they will get rid of
Chicago, New York, Atlanta,
Number me.
Yeah.
There's a fucking racist prick on our side that
I
you
know.
would go.
I know. I can't do anything though.
You know, word from my dad was in the
He's from Germany though, so.
Somebody's trying to burn a fucking map. I'm telling you right now.
Alright, yeah, let's go.
Take off the map. Okay? You're not going to be
Alright, let's go back.
People sign the facts. Just walk away, you guys. Just walk away.
I'm losing focus of why we're here.
This guy's out
I
of
know,
his
but
mind.
the media will.
Yeah, we were already over there.
Let's lead by example. Let's walk away.
Right.
Anyway,
You're not going to change their minds.
Yeah, let's roll back.
Change their
Let's
minds.
roll back, guys.
Let them have their freedom of speech. Let them have their freedom of
Let's roll
liberty.
back.
Say what they want.
Not Charlottesville.
you weren't at Charlottesville?
No, it was here.
Let's roll back.
No, not really.
Let's go. The media's
I
just.
knew you'd show up. Hey.
I'm in here. Shit. Who do you think brought him here?
Us. Our feelings feed.
Let's go, Patriots. Let's roll. Come on, guys. I'm trying to get him that way.
Let's go together.
Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. That was a good exit. Come on.
Let's get out of here. Stop the borders. Come on.
I'm trying to get him.
Out of the street. Come on now. Come on now.
No, because then the media hones in on it.
Well, that's why he should stop screaming.
Let's remember why we're here. I have no voice.
I know he was railroad and I saw that.
Oh, yeah. Here's the problem, is that you try to engage in conversation, and he's right. You can't communicate with children.
Go back over there. Fuck that. Hey, you do a great job.
Thank you, I try.
Great stuff. I like it.
Did you make a new account?
I had an old one, but they just deleted it like
Mine's
an hour
on
ago.
Twitter.
The only thing we're on right now is Twitter.
Where's the megaphone?
Right there.
What happened
That's
to
not ours.
coexist?
What's up? What up, girl?
You took your mask off.
Where's your Patriots? Patriots!
I was like, she looks really cool.
Patriots! Let's go!
They're going to crucify that fuck
Come on, guys!
you know?
Come on!
Come to martyrs. Come back.
I'm over it. Is that ours? Okay.
He needs to take that little Trump sticker off his shirt.
Yeah. He ain't one of us.
Because he's a fucking racist. He's a racist. That just makes us look dumb. Hi.
Buffalo man's over there. Yeah. He's a Buffalo soldier.
Hey, everyone needs to come over here. This is going to be all over the news.
Yeah.
Not our message. We need to get... Guys, this is what's going to be on the news tonight. Not why we're here. Let's go. Go back. Come on, everybody do it together.
Everybody take one step to the left. Another step.
Come on, guys. Come on, Wolverine. Bring them in.
But they're so funny.
I know, but they're children. They're children. And that's what's going to be on the news.
And to that gentleman over there. The reason why we are in this situation, where it's even close, is because we have allowed them to control the narrative for 4
Absolutely. But they're not going to show it. They're not going to show any different. They're going to show us yelling at children.
Okay.
That's what they're going to show.
We're yelling
I asked a simple question. She goes,
I know.
Children is out here.
Oh, I
What
know.
are children doing out here?
I know.
Look at you in your shirt.
Oh, I know.
What does that got to do with my question?
Do we have a louder microphone up here, a PA?
They do.
Did you get a good one?
No, they're children. And the media's just going to show us yelling at fucking children. We need to get them over here now. And there's a fucking racist one in the bunch on our side that needs to go.
You have my own business, successful business. I have freedom to go to any university or
I have no patience for that.
I want to just.
I know, but the media is going to...
My friends,
The media shows they're going to show us yelling at kids.
Republicans,
They can
You know.
show whatever.
communists,
Let them know war's coming.
Right?
and you will not even notice.
Don't let big to last.
Oh, fuck.
Socialism
What do you mean, sucking him for what?
communism.
What do you mean?
You already
Create conflict.
Oh,
for
yeah.
his-
Yeah, for sure.
and different establishments, the critical race theory. The critical race theory teaches you of things that don't belong in our society. Because it's communism. It comes from communism. It's Marxist idea. If you want to know what communism is,
We need to get our people back over here and remember what we're doing out here. Keep focus on the issue. You know why? Because Baked Alaska's over there.
Oh, thanks.
Baked Alaska's over there starting up controversy so he can get good footage. Oh! Are you okay?
He's good. He's good.
Oh, they call her. Oh,
Let's all come back over here, you guys. Let's move it back to the spot. Come on, guys. You know Baked Alaska? He's just storing up shit over there for his channel.
The dude with the mullet?
Yeah, it's a racist prick. I know.
Jen, you is taking on
Hold on, guys.
Cannot have peace with a terrorist organization.
That way. That way. Now it's looking like us against them.
Oh, I know.
Protesting them.
But it looks like it's pretty much the usual.
It's that dude.
It does. It looks fine.
He creates the shit for his little channel. He creates the little...
Yeah, exactly.
For that big
Glad you're back on our side, sir. Thank you for trying to help.
Yeah, there's
But dude, you can't play chess with pigeons.
Chicanos Unidos Americanos, cabrones. Hurry.
I don't have enough voice to do that.
I don't know what that means, but viva la Trump!
Get on this way. Come on.
We love and care about you as American citizens. We will fight for your freedom of speech.
I said if there weren't all these cops and people around and you wanted to take them around the corner and whoop the fucking shit out of them, nobody here is going to stop you.
Let's go that way, though. I don't even want the crowd over here. Let's just move.
That goes for everybody in this patriot camp over here. We may not agree, but we support your right to have your own opinion. We support your right for freedom of speech.
And when you make tamales, call me. Con los tamales,
All right, let's go. Show's over.
Vámonos. Let's go.
So you tell me what I love and don't love?
Let's go do our thing over there.
And here's the thing about, you know, in real life, every time
Don't give him any...
Media.
48. The guy at 48 never catches up. This time it happened 4 out of 10.
Let's move. No. Babe, can you not? Can you not? Seriously. Let's go.
Hi, sorry, excuse me. I heard you were making very interesting points over there.
Okay.
And we were wondering if we could follow up with you at some point and just like have a conversation.
What points did I make?
I mean, like just like debating between, you know, the Biden people and Trump. And I was just wondering if we could have your phone number and at some point maybe like, reach back out.
Yeah, I can. Let me drop something. Oh, candy, you're holding out. It'll cost you that piece of candy. Not even kidding, I'm stealing your candy. You want an interview?
You can have it, you can have the candy. Okay.
602.
Yeah?
There you go.
And what's your name?
Jennifer.
My name is Rosa.
AZ Patriots.
Jennifer. And then your last name, that's okay?
I don't have my glasses on.
Okay.
Did I spell it right? No. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
I'd love to.
What do you need?
Because my vote has not been counted.
Okay, so how can I help you?
My household has not been counted.
I'm hearing that all over. People at work
Oh,
say
come
the same
on.
thing.
So it's not over.
All right, let's get you in there then.
This is going to blow up. Yeah, the wind is straight.
Alright, we should be good, yeah.
Are you in that group silent majority yet?
I'm not on Facebook anymore.
Fucking me.
Rub it in. Thanks for the candy that I stole.
So badly, dude.
You know what?
at this point.
So there's a handful of lucha.
Just like my parents.
One for each of us.
One goes, oh bro, look at you. He only went down with Ben.
I think now since
White.
Just walk away. Hey, sir, I got a question for you.
Adolf.
Sir.
Adolf.
Over there? Yeah, we need everyone out of the road for emergency.
Yeah, get off the street, Nazi.
Hey, don't be calling us Nazis. What's your deal, dude? You just come here to yell at dudes?
See, you saw what the punk just did, right? You saw what he just did, just bumped into me.
I thought they didn't like cops. They always snitch to the
This
cops.
punk just bumped into me. You saw what he just did?
Stop agitating, go one side or the other.
He asked me to step off the street, so I did so.
You just hit me with your elbow.
Are you okay? Can we call a medic? Can we call a medic? He got hit in the elbow.
Thank you.
Medic! 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 He got his elbow touched.
We need some tissues.
A touching of the elbow.
We need some tissues.
So
white privilege. Huh?
you say I'm lucky the cops are here? Yeah. That's a threat. You're threatening me if they weren't here. You want to threaten me?
Hey, chill it down.
Sir, he's
Not
threatening
necessary.
me.
Not
I got you on
necessary.
tape bumping into me. Okay, you want
Calm
to
down.
me to
Why are you
play?
so emotional?
Go
Take
ahead.
it down.
He bumped into me. What if I bumped into you?
I'm a big girl. I can handle it.
Are you guys like the same kind of like going back?
Nah, he's trying to start some shit. He bumped
I'm
into
a
me
big
3
girl.
times.
People have bumped into me before. It's okay.
Yeah, just go away.
Did you need a tissue? You want a tissue? I don't understand what the problem is. Go on with
No,
it.
defend the
Just
Nazi.
relax.
Defend the
Just
Nazi.
relax. Just relax. You don't have to be so high-strung, dude. Have a conversation with me.
Oh, no, he's the one that got in my face like this, all in my face. I got it right here. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
just let it go. He walked away.
I know, but he bumped into me
I know.
3 times.
I know. Seriously.
I want him to bump into me
Just let it
one more
go.
time. That's all he has to do.
Just let it go.
That's all he has to do.
Real. Like they're watching
Bump
him.
into me one more time. Please. I don't care if you got a gun, Paul.
No, just stop.
All you got to do, bump into me one more time, man.
What are you gonna do, champ?
We'll do it. See what happens.
You can have debate and
I
dialogue
tell you what.
without
when they have a
name
time and
calling
place, we'll meet somewhere.
or
and we'll have
fighting.
it.
Why? Because he
All
doesn't
right, come on, we
think
time
like
and place.
you?
I'll put it in my.
Because
my
he
notepad.
doesn't think like you?
No, because he bumped into me 3 times. He's trying to start. That's being physical. He bumped into me 3 times.
I'm assuming that
That's it. Just let
you
him.
didn't vote for Trump.
No.
Did you vote for Biden?
What do you think?
Okay. Can I ask
Yeah.
you a question? I don't get the
Okay,
opportunity to talk to very many Biden supporters. What's your opinion on opportunity zones? What's your opinion on opportunity zones?
Black, so I voted for Trump.
I don't have
That's
one.
what Joe Biden.
You don't have an opinion zones? Okay.
Can I ask a question?
You want to know my opinion on Nazis?
No, because we don't have Nazis here.
Your boyfriend is.
No Nazis. Listen. Can I ask what your opinion is on the crime bill in '94?
Yes, you said that over there.
I know we didn't get to finish. Everyone started
Yeah,
yelling.
we said that over there.
My name is Jennifer, by the way. I run AZ Patriots here. Platform me.
I'm
so-
right over here. Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, so what's your opinion on
I
that?
know that was stupid. Joe Biden's a moderate.
But what's your opinion on the '94 crime bill? that
Oh,
he
it was a
passed
bunch of crap. It was a bunch of crap.
that put more black Americans
Yeah, I know,
in
right.
prison for life.
Yeah, right.
Did you hear like his comments that he made when he was pushing that bill?
What?
The comments that he made when he was on the House floor, on the Senate floor, pushing that bill.
Huh?
He
I
didn't
don't
want.
know, Hitler.
Stop. Pay attention to me. This is more productive. Did you hear his comments when he was trying to pass that bill? He didn't want his white children going to school in a racial jungle.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'd have to hear that.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you credit. if you
Oh
show
yeah,
me.
yeah. And 47 years the man's been in office.
But he didn't defend the
But
Confederate
what has he
monuments.
done for black people?
He hasn't defended.
What has he done though?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, but he's not the decider. He can't do an executive order.
What has he done though? He was in office for 47 years. Do you know one positive
He can't do
thing
anything
that
else.
benefited the black community?
He can only vote.
But what policies of his did
If
he
were
put
the
forward?
president, it's like comparing an apple to an orange.
No, you're missing the point though. Senators,
There's nothing he could do.
he was a senator to represent the people.
Not one senator has really done anything except a Strom Thurmond when he filibustered the Civil Rights Act for 36 hours.
Prison reform?
What about prison reform?
The crime bill of '94.
I know.
Trump got them all out with his prison reform.
Okay, yeah.
That is an accomplishment.
No, listen.
Hold on. Take that in for a minute.
I know.
That is an accomplishment for President Trump that he has done for the black community. Prison reform. Okay? Now, urban opportunity zones. He wants to redevelop communities or neighborhoods in the black community to promote black businesses. Do you support black business?
Oh yeah. He told Ice Cube. Did you see? It's on a website that's real good that exposes the lies by the politicians, mostly Republicans. Where he told Ice Cube that he was going to give $1.2 trillion to the black community, and he lied.
How did he lie?
He lied, Trump.
How?
He didn't do it.
How do you know?
Because I know it would have been on the news if he did it. What are you talking about? Oh, he did it? Did he do it? Okay, I'm going to record you now. That don't make any sense. How do I know?
Yeah.
$1.2 trillion would not have been reported, huh?
Black unemployment was the lowest it's ever been in record history.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Under President Trump.
If I would have voted for Trump if he didn't defend the Confederates. If he, because other than that, I would have voted for him because he called out Bush for causing 9/11. And
your Ice Cube, or not Ice Cube, 50 Cent?
No,
you see his comments? 50 said
oh yeah, well he said he's not a Republican. He said that.
Well, he said I don't want to be
clowned.
25%.
He clown.
Whatever.
Listen. And then number two, the vaccines.
You watch too much news.
Okay, where am I gonna get my information from? From you?
No, you gotta.
Fox News. That's right.
No, I don't. We don't like Fox News.
Okay, so what? Just out of the sky or from Alex
Jones? You gotta
Jones?
research things.
From who?
You gotta research things.
I do research stuff on the internet. I research it.
Yeah, but you can't go to Washington Times, New York Post, MSNBC.
Well, if they weren't credible, they wouldn't be in business. Okay. Now, what is your multi-billion-dollar news outlet? What's the name of it?
AZ Patriots.
Okay, and you're worth multi-millions of dollars. I never heard of that.
No, but I have 100.
You're more credible than the news, right?
I'll tell you this.
You're not.
I am. Because you know what? Check it out.
Nobody's heard of you.
Listen, if you be quiet, listen. When we were here the first night, I was streaming. I had more views than Rachel Maddow. I had more views than CNN. They deleted my account because of that.
Okay, so if you're more credible than them, how come you're not a talk show?
You gotta put the information out there.
A talk show.
You have to find
the Young Turks are?
It's hard. It's hard.
You know who the Young Turks are?
Yes.
Who are they?
Those two, the twins.
No.
I'm big on the Hodge brother.
The Young Turks. He does a show on the internet. And he was so good, MSNBC hired him. So if you're so good,
that's what I'm working towards.
If you're so good, you would get a show. Now, where do you get your info from? It's either video evidence.
Yes, evidence.
Okay, where is it?
You gotta show me the proof.
That's what I'm saying. Where is it? What you just said.
I asked you what Biden.
Where's the proof that 1.2 trillion was given to the black community?
Show me. You're the one that made the claim.
No, he told Ice Cube he was going to give 1.2 trillion.
When?
About a week ago.
Okay.
He said he was going to do it that week. He said, "Oh, what about Trump's health care plan for a year?" For a year, he said that
kept getting blocked.
He was going to have the health care plan. It's been a year.
Kept getting blocked.
By who?
The House.
No. He said he was going to have a health care plan. Drafted up. So then finally on 60 Minutes.
I think health care needs to be in the free market, not the government.
Well, thank you for LBJ. He gave me access, Medicaid. The Republicans were against it.
Do you work?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
Well, it's kind of, I don't want to say it, but it's part-time now because of the COVID.
So you think the government should be taking care of you?
Yeah, if I can't afford health care, what am I supposed to do, die?
No, I mean just in general.
It depends on what it is. If it's a necessity, yeah.
Why wouldn't you go get
what?
Earn that for yourself?
I'm trying to, but I can't. I'm not lucky enough to make a lot of money. If I had a vagina, I wouldn't need that.
Oh, please.
If I had a vagina, I have to say it. It's the truth. Okay? If I had a vagina, I'd be rich. Period.
Why?
Period.
Selling yourself?
Yeah. Just like Elliot Spitzer's ex.
You think women? Oh,
not
you
all
think?
of them.
Whoa.
Not all of them.
Whoa.
Some of them.
You think that a woman can only earn money by spreading her legs?
Some of them. Well, look at the street corners. What do you see sometimes?
I don't. The people I know are all professionals.
If I could force my boss to give me a quadruple raise, if I can force him to do it, I wouldn't need it.
Why wouldn't you earn it?
I wouldn't need it.
Why wouldn't you earn that?
Yeah, but so what if I have a $10,000 deductible and I have to pay it within 1 month or I go bankrupt? Where's the money gonna come from? Rand Paul? Toothache, huh? Yeah, you need an ibuprofen 800s.
That hurts so bad.
You gotta get ibuprofen 800s liquid. Okay. Anyway.
I don't have health insurance either.
Okay, well, hopefully you don't get sick and need to open heart surgery, okay?
Sure.
Because you will be going bankrupt, which is the number one cause of bankruptcy is healthcare costs.
Okay, no, can I respond?
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember when healthcare was in the free market? Before the government took control? Like 2000?
No, the government took control in 65 when LBJ signed the Medicaid Act.
Let me respond.
FDR in 32 signed the Medicare Act.
No, I had health insurance for my children and I.
You had the Affordable Care Act?
No.
Oh, because that saved the lives of Republicans. You know that, right?
That's your problem. You talk too much. You don't listen. Listen. You gotta listen. Okay? In the year 2004, 5, right? I had health insurance through Cigna. $200 a month for myself and my 2 children. That's doable, right? Right? That's affordable. $200 a month for full coverage for yourself and your children. That was when healthcare was in the free market. It wasn't in the government's hands. As soon as the government...
The government has always
not now.
Healthcare for poor
No, they have not. Yes, because there have been free clinics and that sort of thing available.
No. Access has been around since 65.
That's fine, but not everybody was on it. But not everybody was on it, and that's what it was. It was a safety net.
You had to be under the poverty line. You had to be under the poverty line. Okay, that's it.
Right.
Like me, okay?
Why do you choose to stay under the poverty line?
I just told you why.
But you choose to stay there.
Can you make your boss give you
No, I can work harder.
How? And make more and make enough money to afford. You have a stupid
My daughter's 24 years old. She just bought a house.
So I'm supposed to work.
She has no college degree.
So what am I supposed to do?
Improve your skills.
Okay, that's by going to school or something. That's the only thing.
Yeah, there's grants. There's free money. Actually, you have a better chance because you're black.
Okay, government. No, I don't, because Clarence, Uncle Tom Thomas voted against that.
That's false.
Yes, he did. Affirmative action.
Check it out.
He's against it. He's a Republican.
We have equal opportunity. We don't have equal outcome. So what I have and what you have is based on the amount of effort, work that you put into it. You're like, you feel that somebody owes you. You can convince your boss to give you more money.
Yeah, but
then you'll work harder. But until then, you're comfortable at the poverty line. Why?
Because there's nothing I can do to make more money.
Fuck, there isn't.
That's how I rob a bank.
You can work.
I am working.
Clearly not.
I can run back. Bullshit, you're lying.
My daughter's 24 years old, dude.
And?
She just bought a house.
And?
She just bought a house at 24 years old.
Are you against the Civil Rights Act or for it? Most Republicans are against it.
No,
Are you for or against the Civil Rights Act?
I am for the Civil Rights Act.
Really? How come? Because Rand Paul's against it.
Because equal opportunity.
But Rand Paul's against it.
And I'm not Rand Paul.
He's a Republican like you?
Stay focused.
He's a Republican like you.
Stay focused.
See, now you're going to
Because you're talking equal opportunity.
We're talking about the Republicans. You're talking about the Democrats.
We're talking equal opportunity.
Okay.
You have the same opportunities that I do.
Okay, so if I
just choose not to do it.
So if I work harder and harder,
you make more money. You get a promotion.
Okay, and that's going to pay for my health care, right?
It'll pay your bills.
But how do you know? How do you know what? How do you know how much my bills
Unless you choose to spend it on something else you shouldn't spend it on.
Well, I'm not going to spend it. But I'm not going to spend it on a person because I'm trying to get in bed with her. I'll tell you that. I don't pay for that like most men do.
We have the same opportunities.
I'm not a sugar daddy.
We have the same opportunities. We don't have the same outcome.
Right.
Because I choose.
If what you're saying
I don't want to stay at the poverty line. I want to exceed.
If what you're saying is true,
then there wouldn't be any Medicaid. But what you're saying is not true. A person works harder, then they'll be able to afford health insurance. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Because you didn't listen to anything I said.
That's a lie. You just said that. Work harder.
Yes.
Work harder. For what?
But
for what?
Healthcare is in the government's hands. Before the government got involved, it was affordable.
Okay, so someone needs cancer treatments. It's $3,000.
If you have cancer, you automatically get approved for state health care.
Something I'm saying is the guy, you can look it up. Paul Ryan, before he resigned from the House speakership, he was doing a town hall meeting, and the guy stood up. He said, "I worked for the Reagan campaign, and the Affordable Care Act saved my life." And he could barely talk because of his throat. Okay. So should he have worked harder to be able to afford cancer treatment?
You didn't listen to me. If you have cancer, you automatically get access.
How come he didn't get access to it? Look it up. Look up the press conference. Look up the town hall meeting with Paul Ryan. Look it up. You don't believe me?
I'm trying to have a conversation with you, and
I am too.
You don't want to listen to the point.
I'm giving you facts, but
you're not giving me facts.
Focus.
You're not giving me facts.
So it's a lie that the guy at the Paul Ryan, I'm just telling you, the guy at the Paul Ryan press conference needed the Affordable Care Act to stay alive.
And he got it, right?
Right.
He got it.
But how come, should he have worked harder to be able to pay for it?
No, he deserved it.
Right,
he was
but
down.
Without the Affordable Care Act, he'd be dead.
Listen, the safety net is available for people that need it.
Okay, so now you're changing your story.
No, because you don't want to listen. The safety net is Medicare. That is the safety net.
Oh, okay.
It's for people.
Okay. So
hold on, let me finish. The safety net is in place for people that become ill and don't have money. It's not contradictory.
Okay, so the people that don't have money, are they supposed to work harder so they don't have to be on it?
If you're an able-bodied person, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now you're changing your tune now.
Stop changing my tone.
Okay, so people that are not able-bodied, should they have to work harder?
That's what the safety net's for. No.
No. Okay. That's it.
If you're handicapped or whatever.
That ends it. You're talking about people should
But you're not.
Yes, I'm saying it don't matter. So
you said you're at the poverty line and you're comfortable there.
I didn't say that.
Okay. You said that if you weren't able to convince your boss to give you more money, then you can do more things. Yeah. Why not work harder to get those things?
Look, I'm the hardest worker.
Jump in here with the excuses, because I did.
Yeah.
I come from poverty.
Yep.
I was born and raised in the hood, you know.
Talk to said if I work harder, then I'll be able to afford health care. I won't have to be on access. That's what she said.
No, what I said was before, hold on, just so we're clear, healthcare used to be affordable. Back in 2004.
Like it is in Canada.
No, that's government health care.
My premiums went up.
Free market.
My premiums went up
when the government got hands
on Obamacare.
Yep.
And because I couldn't no longer afford insurance for my kids, myself and my kids, I got penalized. And then welfare wouldn't even help me and give me insurance because they made too much money. So either way, I was screwed. Either way, I was screwed.
No.
My thing is, it's about choices.
Right, life choices.
It's about choices.
I see him around.
If you make the right choices, you won't be stuck in poverty.
See, there you go.
It's about
she just spit some truth right here. She just spit some truth right here.
I was in his way.
He's just crying because he got bumped from this dude.
He tried to start a fight with me 3 times.
Dude, you just missed the truth bomb she just dropped.
I'll look it up. What is the what's the website?
No, you just dropped the truth bomb she just dropped. You just missed it.
I heard part of it. But what I'm saying
you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. No.
They never do.
He was all up in my face.
No.
Bumped into me.
Sorry, babe.
Over here, like brushed like that on purpose. We could have walked
even
around.
Notice.
Right. But he was all up in my face. I got it right on tape.
Oh, let it go.
And then she's like, "Oh, well, you need a doctor."
A tissue. A tissue.
Oh, stop.
Dumbass. It's a dumbass.
A tissue. Because he's crying and telling the cops, he bumped me, he pushed me.
I just wonder if he was with you because I'm telling him if he wants to meet somewhere, his girlfriend can tell him. Tell me to tell
my girlfriend, not his.
Oh, well, she acts like she knows him. So, but
I don't know him personally.
I mean, she acts like she knows him. But they're in the same party. But like I said, if he wants to meet somewhere, we can handle it. We can meet tomorrow, the next day, or what? We can handle it. No matter.
Let's talk about.
You know, but a punk.
It's so hard when they refuse them.
They can't teach you.
I know. All I can do is lead a horse to knowledge, right?
Yeah, same here.
I can't force you to drink it.
That's it. Like, I wish he didn't defend the Confederate monuments, man.
Who, Trump?
Do you mind about that?
What?
Trump defending the Confederate monuments.
Why shouldn't he? That's part of history.
Oh, so you're for that? You're for the Confederates?
It's history. It's part of history. You can't.
So you care about the Confederates? So
I don't care about the Confederates. I don't.
It's not even.
But it's a part of history, though.
But do you endorse the Confederate? Well, put it in the museum.
Why the fuck would I?
She just said no.
And like they say, those who erase history are doomed to repeat it, and it's proven it happens every time it happens.
Yeah, but it will be by the supremacists.
Listen, I don't listen to all that bullshit.
Right, but these aren't the white supremacists.
Okay,
none
so
of these people
none of these people are white
supremacists. over there.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's four of them over there.
Yeah, but none of these people.
There's four that was saying the N-word. Is that
I don't know about.
No, we all cursed him out.
What? Okay, but what? Okay,
someone
but what?
saying the N-word.
No, I don't even like black folks saying the N-word. So why would I
me
like somebody
either.
white saying
I'm asking you a simple question. Yes or no?
No, I don't. I don't prove that. No, I don't.
Well,
and whoever those people are, they're not even with this movement.
Right.
You know.
He's from Germany.
She's part of our crew. AZ Idris. They call her a white supremacist.
They call me a white supremacist.
Is that not ridiculous? That the left and the media calls her a white supremacist?
They say I'm a black
Nazi,
a black Nazi, a black bigot.
Like Larry Elder.
Yep, that's what they call me.
Well, Larry Elder. He claims there's no racism.
I love Larry Elder.
Even though that Tulsa captain,
he's so smart.
You know what? I don't think there's racist people in this country. Obviously, we all know that. But when they start talking about this systemic racism, like the system is built
against
to be racist,
them, yeah.
And
the only people I see the racism coming from is the left that look like me.
People here.
That's actually a lie. That's a lie. Who? So the Tulsa captain, the Tulsa Oklahoma. That's
I was just trying to rest it right there for a minute.
Who was racist towards me? Who? People that look like me and you.
I've had racism.
Me like I was fucking trash.
I haven't had no racism towards anyone of my color. Ever.
They was racist towards me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway.
And that's from a childhood, not even because.
Okay, so the Tulsa.
It's way before Trump.
Okay, so
people that look like me treated me like I was trash.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
I might as well have been white the way they treated me.
Oh. Why, when you were in the Trump thing, that's why?
No, this is before Trump. This is from childhood.
I never heard that ever happen.
From teenage years, from my 20s, and I'm 43. And I experienced nothing but racism from people that look like me.
Yeah, I never seen that.
They look like me.
What are they chanting?
I was raised in the hood, and they treated me like I was trash. I might as well have white skin the way they treated me.
Oh, because you were a Republican?
I've always been a Republican.
Oh, that's why.
No, I was raised in a Democrat home, dog.
No, but you were a Republican, right?
I am Republican.
Yeah, that's why they treat you like that.
No.
And is that okay?
Hold on.
See,
But you're not listening, though. You're not listening. I was a Republican as a kid. No, I was raised in a Democrat home.
So you were not. You were a Democrat.
I was raised in a Democrat home.
So what?
My parents,
why?
My parents is Democrats.
Okay. I know. I got it. So
when I got old enough to vote, I voted Republican because I like what they stand for. They stand for independence and freedom. And show me that I can work for your stuff and work hard for your stuff.
Okay.
That's why I vote Republican. Democrats wants to control aspect of your life.
Democrats brought in all the slavery.
Of course they did. And we're making so bad. And we're making so bad. And what black folks want to.
Those people are Republicans.
And we're making so bad. And what black folks want to keep ignoring. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me give you one better. Let me give you one better. Who? We are slaves.
Thank you.
We are slaves because.
1964.
Wait, hold on. Let me give you one better though. Let me give you one better though. We are slaves because the Africans sold us to America.
Yes.
We slaves because of people that look like me.
Had the longest filibuster in history.
Ancestors on the daddy side or something. They were slave owners.
Exactly. He is a white. He ain't black either, and she ain't black. And I'm half Jamaican. I'm half Jamaican. I'm half Jamaican, but she's a white Jamaican though. She ain't a black Jamaican. She's a white Jamaican.
Her grandparents type owned slaves.
She's a white Jamaican and white Indian. She ain't a stitch of black in her ass whatsoever. She's a damn lie. She says she's black.
Yeah, that's what the Democrats do.
She ain't black. And Obama ain't American either. He a damn African. He's an African. that ran this fucking country.
Yeah, right.
They let they use the foreign people to run this damn country.
How can we be in agreement?
I don't know because I'm smart. Because I know the damn truth.
Yeah, that's
and people like them over there, they hate. I'm a threat to them. They hate to see the truth. They know I know this.
Nobody gave a shit about him until Trump was elected.
On purpose, so
am I right or am I wrong?
No,
there was never any
Nikki
issues.
Haley got rid of it before that.
No, I never saw any issues in the media, issues with protests, with statues coming down, nothing like that.
You know why? You know why?
I don't blame you.
Because there were good people on both sides. Remember that statement?
That's not what he said. That's not what he said.
What did he say?
Not what he said. The rest of that statement is there were very, very bad people on both sides.
But he said there were good people on both sides.
Because there were.
That's what I remember.
Because there were.
There were people on both sides.
No. Those are the very bad people that were there. There wasn't all white supremacists there.
It really was.
There was a group of them. There was a group of asshole scumbag fucking Antifa there.
Oh,
But there were also peaceful people on the left. There were peaceful people on both sides.
N-words and get out of here. What about that?
No.
It's on tape. What are you talking about?
President Johnson said.
Saluting Hitler.
That's what Johnson
Saluting
said.
Hitler. What about that? Saluting Hitler.
Okay, so why do you think that those are the people he was referring to as being very fine people on both sides?
That's what he was referring to.
No, it's not. It's not at all.
Are they putting these barricades out right now or picking them up?
Putting them out. He ain't say that.
Picking them up?
Putting them out.
And you know why you think that's what he said? Because those motherfuckers behind the fence told you that.
I heard him say it.
You heard him say the rest of it too, though.
I heard him say that. I heard him say there were good people on both sides.
CNN
Listen, okay, answer this question. Are there good people on this side?
Yeah, no
Are
matter
there
who.
good people on that side?
Yeah, most of them, yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, most
There
of them.
you go. So over here, there might be a few bad people. Over there, there's a few
But I
bad people.
saw the rally.
Right?
Okay,
Am I right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I saw the protests, okay? They were saluting Hitler.
I saw it too.
All the blacks N-words, what about that?
Those were the bad people.
Those were the bad people.
Not
They
everybody.
replaced us. Hundreds of them were saying
Those
that.
were the bad people.
Right. I just said, yeah.
CNN.
When was
All
that,
of them were
though?
saying that. All of them were saying that.
No,
they weren't.
Charlottesville. That
No, they
wasn't the
weren't.
entire crowd. That wasn't the whole crowd, though.
But all of them were saying that.
No, they weren't.
No, they wasn't.
No, they
No, they
weren't. No, they weren't.
No, they wasn't.
The Tiki Torch group was the one saying that.
Right.
The other 100,000 people that were there weren't saying that.
I didn't see that on a Friday night when they were saying
Of
that.
course you didn't.
No.
Of course you
That's what
didn't.
they zoom in on.
It didn't all happen Friday night.
now.
It went on the whole fucking
No.
next day, and that's what he's
Friday
talking
night,
about.
they were marching.
Exactly.
They marched Friday night in Charlottesville. The Jews
We
were
saw
not
that.
places. Okay.
See, hold
That's
on.
it.
Can I
None of them
respond?
were Democrats,
Can I
none of them were
respond?
Antifa,
No, they were all
which is the
assholes.
name that the
Yeah.
Nazis gave to the anti-Nazis.
Okay, pause.
That's it.
Pause.
How can you name someone?
Pause. Pause.
But I'm going to get back to these. The cops in Wilmington, North Carolina. 3 of them. One said, described a black woman as an N-word in the police report. He got fired, thank God, a few months ago.
Good.
His patrol partner said we need another civil war to get rid of all the blacks. Thank God he got fired.
Good.
And then there was a third one. So so there's no racism in police departments.
What does that mean?
No, there's racist cops.
But
So
Right.
There's no
Yes.
okay. If you say there's
Thank you.
racism in the department, then you're saying basically like the chief is racist all the way down. That's not how it works.
No, but that's not
But yet,
There's racist cops in departments, and we don't support
Mr. Biden
that.
has said a bunch of stuff.
He
So
said,
why do you
You know, the
why is it okay
segregation
for Biden
stuff
to
about
cause
schools
roaches
and
The racial jungles, he doesn't want kids
racial
going to school.
jungles. Come on.
All of that shit.
Biden has said that our neighborhood and our schools are jungles. He
here's
didn't
the
want his
biggest
kids
question.
in
How come
there.
black cops aren't killing innocent white people?
They are.
Where is it? Show it to me. I've only seen 2.
There's stats.
I've
There
only
is.
seen 2. No, show. I see the video. I'm talking about the video.
But listen,
Where is it?
You see what you want to see.
I saw the video.
You
Yeah.
think-
I have 20/40
He's saying
vision.
what he
Right.
wanna
That's why.
see.
Right,
I
exactly.
got 20.
He's saying what he
I
wanna
saw it.
see.
Who?
You
Listen,
saying
Where's the
what you
cases? I
want
got
to
the
see.
cases in my
yeah,
head.
but
You
listen,
letting
I grew up in the hood too.
CNN get
Already,
you
and whenever
You
I
saying
get
what you
backed
want
up
to
or whatever,
see.
you think my mama got up and said,
No,
"Hey,
no.
let's burn this fucker down."
The reason you
No.
don't see black cops killing innocent white people is the same reason you see the opposite. The same reason you see white cops killing innocent blacks. It's the same reason.
Yeah, but
That's it.
You guys, but then
Why? How come black cops go by the book?
No,
They
no,
don't.
no.
No, they don't.
Okay, where's that?
I caught nothing but hell from black cops. I caught hell from black cops.
Yeah, but if you were white, you wouldn't have.
I caught hell from black cops.
Yeah, if you were white, you wouldn't have.
Now. So you just
you're brainwashed.
No, that's not true. When you read out what she did.
The blacks are racist.
Because there, no,
hold on.
here, hold on a second, hold on a second.
I'm raising the
listen, hold on a second. Okay, listen, prove me wrong on this, okay? 9 times out of 10, a video of a cop shooting a black man ends up on the news, right? It's a clip. It's a clip of the incident. 9 times out of 10, what comes out a week later? The whole fucking story. The fight with the cop. The struggle for the cop's fucking gun. The pulling a knife on a cop. 9 times out of 10, you know goddamn well that fucking happens.
My dad used to tell me this.
It fucking does.
No, he like black on black crime is okay with him.
Based on a fucking split down video.
Black on black crime
When
is
the
okay,
fucking
right?
truth comes out and the cops already fucked. It's bullshit.
So it's okay for black cops to give me hell, right?
I have a friend who's
He's not trying to listen to
No, he ain't gonna listen. That's because
ignorant.
Of course.
And he shot him in his back. Almost shot his kid.
He just wants to be right. He's not trying to listen.
I got pulled over plenty of times by white cops, and I ain't never had no issue with white cops.
Statistics, they're
out there. The issue has always came from black cops.
The video would have shown it. The guy in South Carolina who got shot by the white cop, when he told him to give him his license and insurance, he reached in there and got shot 8 times. He asked the guy, why'd you shoot me?
Blacks and Latinos, for instance, okay? We're oppressed. We live in poverty.
Stop talking and listen.
No, he don't want to listen.
And so, therefore, what we see, a lot of black men being shot and all that stuff, you know what? These black men aren't walking a true path. They're doing legal stuff.
And they deserve to get shot. No. Unless they're rich and famous, they won't. But that's why you see Little Wayne and them coming out as Republicans. They know a cop ain't going to shoot them because they pay their salary.
No.
Or you rush him.
How about you just act right?
They pay their salary.
Act right.
Yeah, act right. Yeah, you're right. Acting wrong is reaching in your glove compartment to give the cop what he told you to get.
When they told you to put your hands up. Yes.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You ready for this? I got pulled over by white cops. And I reached in my glove department. None of them ain't never put a gun out on me.
Right.
You know who gave me hell? Black cops gave me hell. Black cops gave me hell. The bitch was gonna put me in jail because she thought that my tags was dirty. And then when I showed her, that my tag, yeah, she was black. Yeah, she was black. That's who gave me hell. Black cops. I don't trust them.
Tell them, sister.
She was gonna lock me up, and if it wasn't for me having a new one, they would have locked me up.
Why'd you shoot me?
Why'd you shoot me? Come on.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, come on. Come on, sir. Come on, sir.
Put your blood pressure on me. Blood pressure. We're going to do stage game. We're legal in Arizona now.
And we're not saying when innocent people get shot, it's not fucked up. It is. That's not what we support. When we say
they wouldn't have got shot. So your hands are up and you get shot anyway. What's you supposed to do? Suck his dick?
Who did? Who put their hands up and got shot anyway?
Ask the boyfriend.
Who?
Hey, you saw the incident. Hey, my man, tell her what happened. I know you don't want to tell her, but tell her what happened about the guy that had his hands up.
Breathe, man.
Yeah. Okay, tell her. She said she don't know nothing about it. Oh, so she lied. Of course she lied. Of course she lied. Of course she lied.
Damn, Roscoe. I didn't see you get this mad over the Domino's game last week.
He's mingling now.
What's that Nazi that bumped into me 3 times?
Leave him alone.
I gotta tell him to meet me somewhere so we can handle it.
Have a conversation with this. Hey, have a conversation with this gentleman.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where that guy went.
Oh, all the Nazis over there. They're over there. They're probably over there. No, there's a legit neo-Nazi over there.
Are you okay?
Yes. No, they were good.
Your sister was lying about you. I was worried about all of you. What the hell's going on? Did you catch up with your sister? My sister? I don't have a sister. I thought the girl was sister.
Yeah.
You and that girl look alike. Y'all favor. She like, where's my sister?
Yeah.
Don't you favor that girl? I thought she was a sister. I do?
Little bit.
I forgot that you and that girl I've talked to a lot of people. Oh my God, girl, you and this girl, I swear for God, this girl was crying about where her sister, you look just like y'all look just like.
Did you send an email to me?
I asked those guys at the desk what your email was, the number, and they didn't give it to me.
Okay, email me. I'm trying to get everybody. Yeah.
Because I told Adele's lady,
Okay, good. Yes, love it.
I want to help.
Okay, good. Let me see if I have an extra card. Yes, we want, we need.
But I want to be there with you.
Yes, love it. Send it to azpatriotsunited@gmail. Can you give her our email?
Huh?
Give her the email.
AZ Patriots?
United.
United. AZ Patriots United. You want me to put it in?
Yeah. Sorry.
My head hurts now. No, it's the
Real
I love the energy here. I know. Good. The message needs to keep moving. Yes, that's what's important. Because I don't want them focusing on people screaming at each other, you know?
Yeah, I apologize too.
No, you're fine. These guys over here, like, walk. Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm sorry for yelling at you. I am sorry. I shouldn't have.
And you know what? This was all trial and error.
Yep.
You know, there's things looking back. I was like, I probably shouldn't have said that. You know.
Since everybody's deplatforming us, we really need to start doing podcasts. Like we need it.
Interviewer, yes.
That'd be so good.
Yes. So send me an email. Yes. We gotta keep getting the message out.
It's not even just Arizona. I voted in Florida, right? I moved here, however, I couldn't meet the deadline. I flew back there just to vote.
Good.
This is wrong. They
Yes.
deserve to vote late with their 20,000 in jail at night. 4 a.m. Can you send me?
This is why they pushed all the mail-in voting.
Right.
This is why they brought COVID here.
This is exactly.
That's why they brought COVID over here.
That was systematically.
Yep,
Right.
Absolutely. I believe that 100%. They basically more or less with the amount of
I'm gonna go get some crowd footage real quick, and then we're gonna go because I gotta eat and I'm tired. Just to get some footage of the crowd, and then
go home.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna follow you because I don't know how to get out of here.
Okay. So stay with Mike. I'm just gonna get some crowd. Oh, sorry.
Let's go.
Sorry. Sorry, I was fixing your hair. God. Everyone's so high strung.
Let's go over there.
Assault! I seen it. All right, guys. The energy's good. Aw, you got a little fan club.
Why I was trying to get people to leave that.
I know.
I said, good evening, Arizona. Over there. Come on now. Come on, they're over there. That's how you guys know we're doing something great over here, right? It's when you got other people that want to counter protest. We're not out here just in protest. Yes, you guys have seen the narrative. You know what Time Magazine is saying. You guys see what CNN
Still a pretty good crowd here.
You know, we're all crazy guys out here, and you know, we've tried to, so far since like night one, we've tried to quote unquote force our way in the building. We've made death threats. We've done all kinds of stuff towards these elections department people.
Who's water?
If that's the case, why don't you go ask the Maricopa County Sheriff's Department how many people they've arrested since night number 1? 0. Exactly. Thank you. So I just want to reassure.
I'm so done.
Your boy's
tired.
done. Yeah.
Hey, Franklin. Where's Samaya on them?
Even though it was never really split blue in the first place. I know it's confusing for everybody when I say that we're gonna win Arizona back from the hands of the Democrats, correct? Yeah! I know I speak for everyone here when I say we're going to make America great again. Yes. So hey, just as everybody's out here, we're going to have some stuff coming out. We're going to have pizza and water, stuff like that. I know it's cold out here. Don't let that discourage you guys. Keep up the fight. Just make sure you guys are out here, support, spread the love, spread the message for sure. Make sure you guys are live streaming. I can't anymore because, you know, we're all getting censored as soon as you mention anything that's not fitting the left's narrative or their agenda. Just make sure you guys are sharing word of mouth. You guys have a good night.
Michael.
Oh, wait.
I don't have a voice. You're going to say it.
Okay, hold on, one more.
Tell them to take out their phones and email azpatriotsunited@gmail so that we can all stay in the loop and we all can start building a network.
Okay, so, as a lot of you here, I know you guys have probably used to follow AZ Patriots. You know, Arizona's probably the best conservative journalism's out there. They're out there just spreading the facts, getting the facts. Well, they were censored, of course, and banned. So, the email that you guys should be checking out, make sure you guys send an email to azpatriotsunited@gmail.com so we can, like now, as soon as you can, take out your phones and do it, because we're building a network. We're building a whole network. We're getting everybody back together so we can all get the facts that we need and that we want, and we're going to come up with a plan of attack to make sure that we have the clear and precise answers to make sure that this election, not only this election alone, but every election after this one is not only transparent, but it is truthful and it is honest.
And then we can mobilize.
And that way we can mobilize and get everybody together when we need it. So, AZ Patriots United@gmail.com. So if you guys are a patriot and you're in the state of Arizona, get out there and spread the love. All about love. Every voice matters. Every legal vote should count. We love you guys.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
He's out here every night, man. Playing a round of applause for him, guys. Every night he's out here with his voice, man. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So somebody also showed me a gentleman on Twitter had 1 million followers. They just follower dumped him. He's down to 650,000 on Twitter. That's off 2.5.
What are you on? YouTube?
2.5 thousand to 650,000. Guys, media, I'd like you to cover this, media. Media, I'm talking to you. Hey, media. Hello, media. Media, I got a breaking news story for you. You want to hear this? Breaking news, media. Breaking news. Breaking news is every Eastern European that's from Romania, Ukraine, Russia, and has been through socialism and communism seem to have voted for President Trump. Why don't you write that headline? You guys can
Boys will be back on later.
I
gotta go get some night-nights.
Show everybody.
Love you guys. Come out.
I'm so damn tired hearing about every Eastern European that looks at us like,
if anybody's parked that way, be careful.